Hello, everyone. How are you? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Falloween Release Party. I am still recovering from whatever Lisa and I caught on our trip. I'm feeling much better today. Lisa is still about a day behind me, so she feels pretty yucky. So thanks for being patient with us as we start feeling better and all that good stuff. But we want to get to go ahead and I'm going to cough probably today. So I'll turn my head and cough probably, but I've still got like the little scratchies. And I'll probably have to drink some water during this because y'all know that I'm going to talk your ears off the whole time. So be patient with us. And before we get to cruising into all of the things, I do have some fun things to share with you. So on Monday, during our regular live time when we all come together, I'm actually going to share our live over on, if I can find it here, the Scrapbooking Cards Today YouTube channel. Now I'm going to be sharing the cute little Scarecrow from this release, and if you'll look, it's Monday, August 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern, which is our normal meeting time. So I hope that you guys will come over and join us over there for that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be like our same, what we always do. It's just going to be a partner celebration. So they're like highlighting us, which is really, really cool. And we're going to be able to share from the new release. So we'll put out the reminders on our social media, but I just wanted to let all of our friends that we visit with here a couple of times a week know that that's where I'll be on Monday night at the same time. Okay. All right. So one more thing before we get started. As I go through this, there are going to be 6 items that are going to be pre-order. It's a whole long logistics story. So I just want to make you aware, and I'm going to tell you tonight what those are, and they'll be listed on the website as well in big letters, pre-order. If you have your heart set on one of those items, just know that your whole order is going to be held until that item comes in next week. Okay. So we're already on Friday and the warehouse is closed, over the weekend. So we're already kind of looking for your orders to go out next week anyway. I just want to make all of our friends here aware that there's a few items that were a logistical nightmare that I just want to make y'all aware. We're always like, upfront and honest with you guys, right? So just know that that's the deal. And if you have questions about any of that, I'm the customer care person. So make sure that you email me if you have any questions on your order. And this is the email address, okay? customercare@honeybeestamps.com. And it's also on like the opening page there on the website, as well as the phone number, okay? And I'll start fielding, any kind of questions or anything like that we have Monday. Okay? Are you ready for this? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start going through all of the fun things. I'm going to show you all the cards I've made. I'm going to show you cards that Lisa and Melissa have made while we get to spend time together. And then we're going to stop and pause, and we're going to have some giveaway winners. The way that we choose our giveaway winners is I will randomly scroll through all of you guys chit-chatting over there, and I'm just going to click on a name, okay? So if you are a normer, if you're a normer, just comment or say, oh, that's really cool, or something like that, or I love that. If you just put that in there, you could be a winner, okay? And I'm going to send you a gift card, and it's always fun to shop with free money, right? All right, so here we go. I'm going to go down to my desk view here, and I'm going to break out my first big stack of goodies, and it is a big one. And I've got my helper Chad over here. He's going to help bag up all my stuff so my room doesn't look like Hurricane Kelly has gone through here. Okay, this is the first 3D embossing folder that I have to share with you tonight. There are 2. So this is the Fall Forest 3D embossing folder. And if the name doesn't just say it all, right? So we have the beautiful trees, different kind of trees in the background. And I always like to show it with some cardstock in there because it's easier to see all of those amazing details that are going to press into your paper. If I open this up here, then we're going to see exactly what those trees look like when they're pressed in. Really fun, either for just a subtle background that you could do just like this with white paper or a colored cardstock, but it's also it's fun to do those techniques. And this one is an especially good one to do those techniques because if you'll notice, like all these flat areas back in here that are our little forest in between the trees, that's where you could like ink up the flat portions or, ink up the raised portion here on your embossing folder and run it through and get some little dark areas or different colors in there. So this is called the Fall Forest 3D embossing folder. All right, moving right along to probably one of my favorite sentiment sets of this release, and it is called Blessings of Fall. And this is just a good one. If y'all remember, we had the Blessings of Spring sentiment set, and it's just it's like a goodie to have in your stash, right? But we have, I'm going to hold it up here. There's always something to be thankful for. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven, Ecclesiastes 3:1. Let our lives be full of both thanks and giving. Happy Thanksgiving. Wishing you all the bountiful blessings of fall. You can see that I have loved that one. Giving thanks to God in all things. Fall is my favorite color, which you see right here with my little boot. And then happy fall. And then, of course, the coordinating dies are going to cut out all of those great greetings because if you're like me, I never know where I'm going to stick that sentiment until all my little goodies and die cuts and everything are added onto my card. So this is Blessings of Fall. And I have reached for this in my card making with this release over and over again. All right, now let's get to this little cutie. This is the Lovely Layers Mini Fall Florals. All right, so this is the one that has the adorable boot that we've talked about a couple of times. Let me get all my little goodies out here. And I thought it would be fun to create just a kind of, I don't want to say a regular boot, but more of like a vintagey, like Victorian looking, or even a little Western looking boot. And so I clipped the little toe off. But some of you had such amazing ideas when I did the live stream and made this card. You were talking about an elf or Mrs. Claus or, pixies and fairies. And we had like all kinds of different ideas going along. So this is made more like a little kind of Halloween-y fall witch's boot. But, think of it in red, clip the toe off, make a white boot with red flowers for Valentine's Day. So many different great ideas. All right, and then with the little boot, we've got all the cute little flowers. Now, included with the flowers here are some of our most favorite Lovely Layers dies. So if you have been a fan of the Coneflower die, which is one of our very first big Lovely Layers die sets, the little coneflowers in here. There's a sunflower. There's actually two different sunflowers. There is, let me move that little anemone. There's one that's the little bud that is more closed up, which I love. There's a sunflower. There are little stalks of wheat. Of course, we have all of our beautiful like fall leaves. There's kind of a little tiger lily looking thing. Of course, there's going to be greenery. And I love this guy back here. I'm not for sure what this little blossom is called. Maybe it's like a curled up mum or something like that. I'm not up on all my gardening. But all of our favorites are included in this Lovely Layers Mini Fall Florals. Okay? So I'm going to set this aside. I'm actually, oh, look what I found here. Wha-bam! Layering guide. Okay, so those of you that order from Honeybee are going to get the layering guide. And of course, I'm a sucker for a layering guide. They're so beautiful. I often use the color suggestions that are added on here. So I just wanted to throw that out as well. Can you slip that in there for me? All right, next up is a beauty, and this one was created by Kelly Taylor. So I know we have a lot of Kelly Taylor fans. Sorry, I'm starting to get sniffly. But this stamp set is called Bloom with Grace, okay? Now, I am almost positive, and I may have lost my sticky note. Lisa, can you tell me about the die and the stencil set on this one as I kind of go through this? All right, so we have Kelly's beautiful sunflowers, and one of my most favorite things is, well, sunflowers are my favorite flower, but let's see here. I'm looking for Lisa. The stencil, okay. The stencil is a pre-order. The dies we're good on, okay? I just want to get my I's dotted and my T's crossed here. I love that Kelly has included in her artwork sunflowers that are turned in different directions, because a lot of times we see them like this, or we see them in a big bunch, or, you know, something like that. I love that she included these. There are extra leaves, and then we have great sentiments here as well. You fill my life with sunshine. Let's see, thinking of you today and always. Bloom with Grace, which is the namesake of the stamp set. And then we have sunflowers are kisses from the sun. That one is perfect. And then we have the coordinating die set that's going to cut out everything in the stamp set, including the little sentiments. All right, now this is the stencil that we were talking about. So the coordinating stencil is going to color in all of your stamped images, or you could ink blend and then stamp over the top, you know, whichever way that you like to run this. This is a pre-order, okay? So I just want to make you guys aware that if Kelly's sets are on your wish list, that the stencil is a pre-order, okay? All right, now this is the card that I created with a lot of you on the live. Did some Copic coloring on craft cardstock, and then added Kelly's pretty greeting there, Bloom with Grace. So pretty. Sunflowers are so happy to me. All right, next one is a fan favorite, is the newest addition to our mini messages, and this is the fall mini messages. So I'm going to zoom in here a little bit so we can take a closer look at these. Now, as with all of our mini messages stamp sets, there are one set of dies that match all of them, and they're the little banners, okay? So look for that if you go on the website. But we have Welcome to the Pumpkin Patch, Autumn Skies, and Pumpkin Pies. You're the pick of the patch. Oh, I can see myself using that one already. In all things, give thanks. Home for the harvest, bountiful blessings, happy Thanksgiving. Gather here with grateful hearts. Thank for all things big and small. Pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes. Give thanks for you today and always. Fall is in the air. Autumn blessing. Hey there, pumpkin. I love fall most of all. Grateful for you. Happy harvest and happy fall, y'all. Now, the reason why I love mini messages is because a lot of times I have filled my card with all the die cuts, all the stamped images, and all the things. And I need a nice little compact greeting that I can die cut out and just tuck somewhere or stamp on the inside. And that is why we put together the mini messages, is because they're the perfect little greetings just to fit right in when you just need a little something to go on there. All right, let's set that aside. Now, here is that Scarecrow. This is the die set that I'm going to be sharing on Monday night on the SCT, or the Scrapbook and Cards Today channel. Okay, so this is the adorable, lovely layer Scarecrow. We've got the layering guide, but look at him. And you're going to see all kinds of really fun cards from our design team members over on the website that you could cut his little clothes out of plaid cardstock. You see the little hay pieces, the little overalls, there's the little layering face. You could add a scarf, or you could add the little tie around his neck, like his little, like burlap head has been tied together. Super cute. Of course, I'm all about the birds. So I love the little crow that he is not scaring at all. I love him perched up here. And so he is just precious. So this is the Lovely Layer Scarecrow. If you want to watch me or come create with me on Monday night, I would love to have y'all join me over there on the Scrapbook and Cards Today channel. All right, now I have got a fabulous card to share with you, and this is the card that Melissa created with the new Lovely Layers Fireplace. Okay, so if you know us and Honeybee Stamps and our front porch and our little house builders and things like that, we love to have a base of something. So here we have our fireplace, and we like to have little add-ons for different seasons. So this is the base for our fireplace. You can see it's going to press in like a stacked stone. It looks a little vintagey here. I love how Melissa has done her coloring and all that good stuff. There is a pie that I'm going to get to here in just a second with the fall add-on set. But there's a little pumpkin pie. This one is decked out for fall. There's a little chair we can add, a rug. But this set is just the Lovely Layers Fireplace. And here is the layering guide. So you can see step by step all the little layers to build the precious little fireplace. I mean, fall, can you imagine this thing decked out for Christmas? We've got ideas swirling for Christmas and springtime and like all the things. But let's take a look at the fall add-on, or maybe the Falloween add-on is what I should call it, really, because this is a twofer die set. So when I say twofer, I mean that you're going to get fall with pumpkins and acorns and a pie and little things like that. But you're also going to get a little bit of Halloween in there with the little chair. Now the chair is precious like this, but you could also stick a little funny ghost in that chair. Look, he's reading his little story. Look at what has replaced the flames in the fire. He's got a little cauldron of witch's brew or something going in there. There are spider webs, so you can see how you can change it out. You can have the spider webs, or you can have the little acorns and leaves. Let's see here what else we got. There's a little throw blanket even. I mean, shut the front door. Look at that. There is the little lamp, which you could have maybe if you wanted to create it a little spooky. If you wanted to have it just a little living room lamp, a little reading lamp, you just add it like that. So Melissa's here is really decked out as a fall living room. And then this picture here really shows you kind of that more Halloween add-on, so to speak. But everything is included in one big die set. Look how cute those are. Look at this little squatty cauldron pot and the little drippy candles and the pie pieces and all the little things. It just gets my crafty wheels turning. All right, so I'm going to let Chad, if you will put that in there. And if this is not the most stunning little living room, I want to live in this little house or parlor or something like that. And then if you'll notice the sentiment here, that's from the Blessings of Fall that I shared earlier. All right, next we get to see some cards that Lisa made. All right, so Lisa made 2 cards with the seasonal signs, dies, and stencils. Let me pull out my little goodies here. All right, so seasonal signs. Whew. Let me get all my ducks in a row here before we lose all the dies. All right, there are 3 different shaped signs, okay? We have a circle. We have this one that has kind of the little half circle on the top, and then there's this kind of fun one that has the little punched circles on the side. Now, this whole die set is all you need for all year long. We have everything from mittens to a bow, which you could use all year long. There are little springy flowers. There are pumpkins and greenery. There's a pencil for back to school. There's other greenery leaves. And then the examples here show you. You can either use all die cuts, or you can pair the die cuts with the coordinating stencils. Okay, so like the pumpkin here, the jack-o'-lantern, that is using the dies, so the circle die, and then the stencil that has the wood grain, and then there is a jack-o'-lantern face right here. So dies and stencils. Or you could go like me and use all the things and use the die cuts and a stencil and pile all the little pieces on top. I like to do that. So let's take a close-up look here at the stencils. So we have the one that has the wood grain. We've got the little pencil. We have Hello Spring and the jack-o'-lantern face. And then we have the words that you can put on there. So we'll have like hello fall, hello summer, hello winter, back to school. And then we've got some of the little details, okay, or little fun things that we can add on here. So if I tilt this, I'm going to get it just right in my bright lights here. So you can see where you can line up around the words hello fall. But look, there's little pumpkins and fun little mushrooms. And then on the hello spring, there are little tulips. There are little mittens and snowflakes. And then here are all the little elements for the summer. So we've got like the big monstera leaves, a sunshine, kind of the little waves, a cloud. All right. Let me pull this over here, Chad. I'm going to hand that to you. And then let's take a look at Lisa's really cute cards here. So she did two different ones. She did a Hello Fall. You can see she used the die cuts and the stencil. See the wood grain back in there? She used the stencil for the words. And then she paired that with the little die cuts and made little fall leaves, added the little pumpkin on top. And then we have a back to school. Now this one's precious. All those little pencils on there are the little die cut. Let me find them right up here. All the little layering die cuts for this back to school, or for the pencil, sorry. And then we have back to school. That's a stencil. And then they look like little signs. I know all of you have seen like the little signs on like a front door or in home decor or little things like that. I think this is just fun. Home decor, I like home decor. It's kind of fun for me. Okay, can I hand you that, Chad? All righty. All right, next we have the Storybook Fall Stamps and Dies. Now, this is a die set that is pre-order, okay? So this die set is pre-order and it will be marked on the website, okay? So this is the set that Dawn Holzschlegel created that has the cute little tree, the little puppies, the little birds that you could perch anywhere, bales of hay, this adorable little scarecrow, and it's made to look like a little apple orchard or something. It's precious. There's a lot of great greetings in this one as well, like, hey, friend. I like the play on the spelling there. Seasons change, but true friends remain. I miss you to my core, to go with the apples. If friends were apples, I'd pick you. Life's bounty is sweetest when shared with friends. Happy fall, and I'd never bail on you. That's precious. All right. So stamps and then the coordinating dies are a pre-order. And then here is a cute little scene that I created with Dawn Holzschlegel's sweet little Storybook Fall stamp set. Okay. All right. So let me put that here, Chad. All right. Lovely Layers Pheasant. So let me pull these little guys out of here. All right. So we have a hen and we have the rooster. Okay. These are so super easy to put together. There's not very many pieces. You can see this is the rooster. This little guy looks like the rooster. Of course, the rooster is going to have more pieces, right? Because he has to look fancy. All right. But if I hold it up here, you can see all the details that are going to be pressed into your paper with the dies. And then you can ink blend, whatever species of pheasant that you would like to create. But these are perfect for fall. because they're, you know, kind of, you think of fall bounty and things like that with pheasants and turkeys and things like that, but also for hunters and sportsmen and outdoorsmen and all that good stuff. So these are the Lovely Layers pheasants. They're cute. All right. Don't lose my little pheasants. All right. Next is the Great Greetings Everyday dies. All right. So a while back, years and years and years ago, Melissa and Lisa started a collection of dies called Buzzwords. Do you guys remember the Buzzwords? We still have a few Buzzwords in the store. Well, this is kind of a new font, kind of a new looking look on sentiment dies. And this is our everyday set. So in this set, we have hello, thanks, and congrats. Now, there is going to be a shadow, as you can see here in that burnt orange. And then there's also the kind of thin scripty word that I have here in craft cardstock. So you can see happy, congrats, thanks. And then I don't know what I have done with the hello. You'll see the hello on another card. I'm sure I've used it. But all of these dies are going to come in this one die set. Super easy to put together and then either add it by itself onto a card. I like to add like the little mini messages, like the little stamps, the little narrow. I like to add stuff like that with these. But these are called Great Greetings Everyday. Okay. I'm going to leave this little guy out right here. Okay. You will put that right there. And then next, we have this pretty cover plate. So this is the Fabulous Fall background die. Now, this background die does not have a cut edge around the edge, okay? So if you wanted it to go into the center of a bigger card, you could absolutely do that. The cut lines, if you'll notice here, are the scattered leaves and the little dots in the background. All of the beautiful swirly leaves are all going to press into your paper, okay? So I'm going to hold this background up here. Do you remember when we played with those spritzes a while back, the distress spritzes, and I made all those pretty fall backgrounds? This is one of those shimmery backgrounds that I used this cover plate on. Do you see the pretty design? And then you can see my card base underneath. I just love that. And I love those spritzes, okay? So this is the Fabulous Fall background die. Okay, I'm going to hand that off. Next one is a set of layering stencils. All right, this is the, oh my goodness. Colors of Autumn. Okay, I got to make sure we're getting everything right here. Okay, Colors of Autumn layering stencil set. Now, this is one of those easy stencil sets that everything's going to line up. Everything is etched into the design for you, so it's super easy just to lay down your next stencil and color. I did that here. I didn't really like mix my colors much. I mainly went over the stencil with all one color. But let's roll through these and let's see what each one looks like. So we have the trunks of the trees in one stencil. We have the center tree here, this tree that I've done in like an orange. We have some open space up in here. So everyone is going to color in a different section of this beautiful kind of forest. We have like the layers of kind of our evergreen trees down here, some different trees here. So if you wanted to change colors, you could easily do that with this stencil set. The next one is just a different set of trees. If I hold this up in the light, you're going to get a better look at how the design is etched in there for you. So even though you're not coloring in this tree with this particular stencil, it's still going to be easy for you to line it up with the tree that you've already colored in, okay? And then we've got some more beautiful trees. You can see those big, beautiful open areas we can color in. And then the last one. Okay, so this one is called the Colors of Autumn Layering Stencils. And then this is just a quick background that I created with the fun stencil set. Quick card. All right, that one goes back in there. All right, this one is a doozy. Let me get all my parts and pieces out here. First, I have to pull out this guy. Okay, then we will pull out this big guy. All right, this is the Farmhouse Fields add-on die set. Let me get all my little bits and pieces. Of course, there's an awesome layering guide, okay? But we started last fall, we released the Farmhouse Fields cover plate, which you can see here cut, that has a really pretty tree and the farm fields back in here that are going to press in all the detail. And then we have the on the farm dies. This is the tractor, the barn, the windmill, all that good stuff. Okay. Well, we needed a pumpkin patch or a fall add-on. So let's take a look here. And I've got all my little goodies. See all my little goodies in there? So it depends on how you want to create this. Do you want a whole pumpkin patch? Do you want to do a corn maze? Do you want to add your little scarecrow in? You could have your farmhouse and then a field of sunflowers. So many different ideas. You can put the little wagon here with hay in it on the end of your tractor. So many different creative ideas that you can come up with. I have seen some beautiful cards for my design team members that just used the little sunflowers and did a beautiful little delicate card with just little rows of sunflowers. And it was amazing. Okay. It's a large die set. They're super simple to put together. You're just getting a lot of pieces here, if that makes sense. Okay. Super easy to put together. So all my little pieces that I've saved here in my little goodie bag, I'm going to be able to deck out my farmhouse fields for the fall. I could do a corn maze. I could do a pumpkin patch. I could do a little fall festival. In fact, the little sign here, if I hold it up, says pumpkins, hayride, and corn maze. Isn't that cute? A little hay, all the little pumpkins. So super cute. All right, Chad, I'm going to hand you this. And this little die set, or big die set, is a little bit heavy. There you go. All right, here's a beauty. This is the Bold Backgrounds pumpkin patch. I had so much fun creating this card. So this is one of those die sets. You've probably seen a couple that we've done in the past, but it is going to give you this big bold background. This one is a pumpkin patch. So we've got all of our vines and our leaves, and you can see it's going to cover my whole A2 card here. And then the really cool thing is you can either add your pumpkins onto here and have a whole little pumpkin patch going on. You could build your pumpkins and use them on a separate card altogether without these little background piece. Different options here. There's extra leaves. You can see I've tucked the extra leaves and kind of popped them up here and there. But I just did little orange pumpkins and the little blue, little Cinderella princess pumpkins, and had fun creating this Bold Backgrounds pumpkin patch card. And of course, here we go again, the Blessings of Fall sentiment set. It's just a good one. All right. Oh, I don't want to leave this out. Here's the beautiful layering guide. If I flip it over, so it's going to show you how to do all the little pumpkins and all the little things. So cute. All right, there's that one. I think that one's all still together. All right, this is a fun one. I think I did the video, the day one video. I used this one. This one is called Forest Floor, which I love all these cute little mushrooms. All right, so the forest floor this set is a die set and a stencil set, okay? So the stencil set is going to color in or create this whole beautiful kind of fall background, right? So you can use it like this on a card like I've done, or you can die cut some paper like I did. I like to die cut first, and then I just hold my stencils over the top. And I made all these cute little pieces that I could do a totally different card with, okay? So I've got two totally different looks here using the same exact set. So let's take just a quick little scan through. Here are all the dies. We've got the little mini mushrooms, the bigger mushrooms, all kinds of leaves and little pumpkins. I'm going to flip this over and use it as a dark backdrop. But all of our layers of stencils are going to color in a different portion of that pretty background. So we've got little parts of the acorns. We've got the caps to the mushrooms and leaves. We have, let me get these here. We have parts of the pumpkins and the little dots on the mushrooms or the little spots. We've got the little mini caps, and we're starting to see like little polka dots back there. We have stems and different parts of the pumpkins and even underneath the mushrooms. And then we've got a fun background that I did, like some fun, like blended fall leaves on the big leaves. And then all of these little kind of scattered leaves in the background, I just did in a solid color back there. But I had a lot of fun playing with these. So this is the forest floor stencils and the coordinating dies. And so many fun options here with that. All right. That is a mouthful. That was a lot of fall things. Are you guys ready for a giveaway? All right. So our first winner tonight, and I'm just going to scroll, is Julie Minoza. And all she said was, I love it. Congratulations, Julie. Okay. If I'm going to put the email address for you to claim your gift card. I'm going to put it at the end of the live stream. Okay. All righty. So I'm going to take our friend Julie here. I'm going to catch up on all these comments. I'm going to take a drink too here in just a second. All right, Chad, you want to get day 2 out for me so I can take a sip of water? Yeah, that just coordinates. I've got my handy dandy assistant over here this evening. All right. Next up, okay, we're going to move into the more Halloween-y type stuff. All right, this is a pre-order. All right, so this is the front porch Falloween add-on. Okay, this is another twofer set. So either fall or Halloween. This card is decked out for Halloween. Let me get all my little goodies out here. And then this one is decked out for fall. Now, everything that you see here is built similar to the Fireplace that I shared before, where we have that starter base set that's called the front porch. That's going to give you like the roof and the stonework back here and all the little pieces of wood to build your porch. Then we have all kinds of fun add-ons, whether it's for Christmas or for 4th of July. Now we have fall and Halloween. Okay, so this house, this fun little house, I think I would live here, is all decked out for fall. The doors in this set, we do different doors occasionally, have hinges on them. So you could have, let's say you wanted your little ghosty to actually be coming out of the door. You could totally do that. Okay, we've got pumpkins that you can either have as just a fun fall front porch, or you can make them into little jack-o'-lanterns. There's a little kitty cat. There are kind of little spookity things that you can add around. There's little boards that you can put like the windows are broken. So fun. great big twofer die set. Here is the beautiful layering guide. You can see this one is decked out for Halloween, and I did mine a lot like the photo here. But there are also the fall pieces and things that you can just kind of pair together or not. Just do a fall one, just do Halloween. Lots of options here. So this is the Lovely Layers Falloween Porch add-on, and unfortunately this is a pre-order for now, okay? So just be aware if this one's on your list that it's a pre-order. Oh, here's my base. This is the base. I knew I was smart and laid it out for once. The base front porch set, for those of you that aren't familiar with that. All right, let's talk about Too Cute to Spook. All right, so this is just a cutesy, fun, easy peasy little die set, 2 pieces. So we have the background or the shadow piece that you can use or not. And then there's also the Too Cute to Spook that has this really cute little font. And I think this one's fun because you can pop it up like this on that background piece, or you could, the words are all cut together so they stay together. So super easy if you just wanted to take that Too Cute to Spook and then just pop that right on front of a cute card. All right. That one goes right in there, Chad. Next up is the, I want to make sure I get my name right here, the Happy Haunting Stencils and Dies. So this is the Halloween sister to the Forest Floor set that I shared a minute ago with all those cute little mushrooms. This is the Halloween sister to that. So we've got the cute little dies that you can die cut out and then use the stencils to color in all the little bits and bobs and bats and all the little things. And then we have the stencil set, okay? So I created this whole background here and then the little die cuts. And this time I added it all on one card. Let's take a little scroll through here. And this seemed to be easier when I did it like this. So let's do here. So we've got some pumpkins. We've got the candy corn, other little pieces of Halloween candy. And then we have more little layers of the pumpkins. We have fun little stars in the background. We have the moon and clouds and other little bits and pieces, the stem of the little jack-o'-lanterns. We have the ghosts and different pieces of the candy corn. And we've got the little jack-o'-lantern faces. We have the witch's hat. We've got the bat. So I, of course, did this one in black soot over here on my background. Then this one has a little fun. This is like a little bonus here. This is an extra die that you could just use, or extra stencil, excuse me, that you could do just a spider web background. This is kind of fun. So you could actually brush on like some, I don't know, some purple, green, something like that. And then pop your little die cuts that you create over here, like pop them up on your little spider web. That would be adorable. All right, so this is the Happy Haunting Stencils and Coordinating Dies. All right, there we go. I'm going to hand this off to my assistant. All right, Denise, my friend Denise is looking for the crow, the Lovely Layers crow. I saw she was excited about this one. All right, super easy bird-wise to put together. Look at him. He's so fun, or a raven, or whatever you want to call him. I don't know, but so much fun detail. Look at him. Do you guys remember all those little spritzy backgrounds that I made out of that shimmer spritz? I used that on him too, and his little shimmery feathers. See all the details in his chest and his feathers and tail and things? He's so fun. Okay, so look, 4 dies is all it takes here. The eyeball is connected right there to that one. And then we've got an easy peasy layering guide. So this is the Lovely Layers crow, or raven, or I don't know, whatever we want to call him. right, there we go, Chad. All right, next up is the Tangled Web 3D embossing folder. So let me slip my paper in here because it helps us to kind of see it a little bit better. All right, so we have that beautiful 3D web design. It's going to give us all that great detail. And then if I open it up here, you're going to have, of course, the raised part on one side. You're going to have the valleys or the dips in the other side. And then this is what it's going to press into your paper. I'm going to tilt this back and forth, and you can see that fun kind of spiderweb design. To get this look with the white on it, I simply took our white opaque ink pad, our bright white, and just gently brush the ink pad right over the top. And I just love the way that turned out. So this is the Tangled Web 3D embossing folder. Yeah, it goes back in there. All right. Next is the Lovely Layers Scaredy Cat. This is a pre-order, okay, until they come in, just to make you guys aware. So we've got the adorable little scaredy cat, or sweet, he doesn't look scared to me. He looks like a sweet little cat. We have the little jack-o'-lantern, or you can not use the jack-o'-lantern face and just have a cute little pumpkin. There's the sweet little spider and the bat. And then, of course, we have the awesome layering guide that's going to show you exactly how to put together your little cat. Our design team has some amazing, amazing examples of different kinds of cats. So I know that you guys have heard me a million times say that, okay, maybe you make an orange little cat or you make a spotted cat. Our design team has done it for you. They have made some adorable little cats. Now, I have the little bat here, the spider, and then I have paired my little scaredy cat stuff, Lovely Layers Scaredy Cat, with a super cute little sentiment set. And I'm going to kind of put these all out here together. I want to make you guys aware, too. I want to say it one more time. Scaredy Cat is pre-order. So if Scaredy Cat goes in your cart, you're going to have to wait just a smidgen, okay? This sentiment set that I used that has the Happy Me Alloween is called Sweet Halloween. All right, Chad, I'm going to hand you my little buddies here. So the Happy Me Alloween for all of our kitty cat lovers is in Sweet Halloween. We've got Ghostly Greetings, Love You to Death, Too Cute to Spook, No Tricks, All Tricks, No Treats, excuse me. Happy Me Alloween, I'm Batty About You. So you guys are going to see the bat like right here. I'm Batty About You, Spooktacular Wishes. It was Love at First Bite, which I used here. Have a Frightfully Sweet Halloween. Hey Pumpkin, Happy Halloween, Creeping It Real, Boo to You, and Sweet and Spooky. That's like this bat. He's sweet and spooky. All right, and the coordinating die set. So easy peasy, little cutesy Halloween sentiment set. That goes in, I'm losing a die right there, babe. Okay, Lovely Layers Bat. Let's pull him out. The Lovely Layers Bat, super adorable. This is another one. Make a little star on your list. This is a pre-order. Lovely Layers Bat. Okay, 2 different ways that you can create the little bat. And I've been telling you about him for a couple of weeks now. So you can create him all wrapped up in his little wings, like here. Or you can have him like he's about to swoop down and catch a mosquito or something. I don't know. But he's got that cute little batty face. I like to show him like this. He's so cute. He's even got the little hair in his ears and his funny little eyes and fangs. He's so stinking cute. So easy to put together. I did this in one of our sneak peek live streams. So if you like the little Lovely Layers bat, make sure you check that out. But Lovely Layers Bat, and just to make you aware, put a little star that this is one of the pre-orders. All right, let's see here. Next one, let's get Okay, we talked about that. We talked about crow. So let's talk about something to crow about. All right. So this little sentiment set was designed to go with the crow, but also that Scarecrow set that you saw several minutes ago. I can't show that yet. They'll see that on Monday. All right. So they'll see hold on, I got to gather my thoughts for my handy dandy assistant got me all scatterbrained here. Okay, so we have Harvest Happiness with a hint of hay, so adorable with the Scarecrow. Scarecrow Kisses and Harvest Wishes. I just cawed to say I love you. I mean, really. Something to crow about. Hey there, good looking. And hanging with my chromies. And I think I got them all. And then there is the coordinating die set. And Chad pulled the Scarecrow out for me. So you could take a look at that. So this little set is designed to not only go with the Lovely Layers crow to have like some cute little like hanging with my chromies and something to crow about like that, but also with the sweet little Scarecrow. Okay. Something to crow about. All right. Let me give you that. All right. This set is called Halloween. All right. Let me get it. All my little bits and pieces here. Now, some of you probably joined me when I created this card right here on the live. And then I think I did this one in the video. This is another large die set. Lots of options here. An awesome stamp set. Let's talk about the stamps first. So these stamps were designed as obviously they're solid stamps. So you can ink blend directly onto your stamps. So if you don't want a owl silhouette like I've done here in really, really dark colors, you could absolutely ink blend like grays and browns and tans and things like this on him and then stamp him onto lighter colored cardstock. Now there's the owls. There's also the fun little ghosties that you can have swirling about. There's the cute little bats that I have kind of hanging about here and the tree, of course, the moon. And we've got clouds, two great sentiments. So we have Hey Boo that you can use with the little ghosties and then Happy Halloween. All right, now the die set. Let's talk about this die set. There's a couple of different ways that you can use it, okay? So for example, and I've got it right here, you can cut the stamped image with just the plain round circle. Or if you wanted to use the die cut or have like more texture and things, you could use this moon. Same thing kind of goes for the tree. So for example, if you wanted to cut out the stamped image of the tree, like you stamp it and then die cut it, you would use this tree die. If you want just to add kind of that fun, spooky little tree onto a card, this is the thinner version. So you're not going to get those margins like we do around a stamped image. You're not going to get that with several of these dies. So you're not going to get it with one of the moons, one of the limbs, and the trees, okay? And then we've got dies for all the sentiments, all the little owls, all the little ghosties, the clouds, all the fun little things. So this set is called Halloween. The die set is on pre-order. This is the last one, I promise. There was 6. The die set, sorry, babe, is on pre-order. The stamp set, if you like the stamps, they are ready to go. All right, you know what time it is. It is time for Kelly to take another sip of water, and we're going to do a giveaway. So we're scrolling. The winner is Pamela Orishan. I'm not for sure if that's how you pronounce your name. Pamela, you are the winner. And she said, nice. My last name, Pamela, is Kahoot. So I totally understand. People sometimes, or a lot of times, mispronounce my name as well. So Pamela, You are the winner. I'm going to give you the email address in just a few minutes, okay, my friend? And we'll get you all hooked up and ready to go. I'm going to take a drink of water, and then we're going to roll into the very last bit. We're on the final downhill slide here. All right. Thank you, Chad. Yeah, all of that in there. Leave all the little bits in that bag because it might be easier just for me to grab them. Yeah, there's a lot of little ones. All right. So first, let's talk about paper. So this is, I like to say this is all the fun little extra things, right? So we've got two different paper pads. We have one that is the Sweet and Spooky Halloween, and then we have Fall is in the Air. Okay, so Fall is in the Air, beautiful florals, beautiful plaids, all of those rich, beautiful fall colors that we all love. And then Sweet and Spooky is exactly what the name says. We've got sweet colors, we've got pinks and turquoises and purples and oranges, and it's just a itty bitty bit spooky with a little jack-o'-lantern face, and we've got bats, but we've got some really, really great basics like this one, like this purple kind of geometric, kind of funky design. That is from the Sweet and Spooky paper pad, okay? So let's do a roll through of these. Now, both of these paper pads are 6 by 8.5. So if you are an A2 size card maker, you're going to get 2 different cards out of each sheet of this paper, okay? And they are double-sided, so there's 2 of each pattern. I'm going to back out here just a little bit so we can see all of our beautiful designs. So we've got sweet and fun colors of jack-o'-lanterns or pumpkins. We have a fun kind of like wonky plaid. We have fun colors. I love the colors here in the teal and the kind of lavendery pinky color with the cute little bats. We have just a fun basic like geometric orange. We have some fun little jack-o'-lanterns. We have a great plaid, orange and black, and this is like a little creamy white. We have some fun, funky florals. We've got pink polka dots, pink and black and white polka dots. We have kind of a fun little skull and crossbones with little hearts, pink plaid. We've got that funky design that I used on my little bat, pink and white plaid. We've got some like little hexagons and kind of all of our funky colors that we have going on, the orange and the purple and like the cream background, pink in there too. And this design that I love is purple, orange, black, and white. So we have all those colors in that one pattern. And then we've got this fun pattern. It almost looks like, I don't know, they're just little geometrics. They're not really flowers. We've got some dots, fun spider webs, stripes, purple, white, and black. Keep going here. We're moving into some of those fun, sweet colors. We have a black, white, and turquoise argyle. I think these are little bones. These are teeny, teeny, tiny little bones right there. We have some more of that kind of funky design that I like. More polka dots. Ooh, I love this. Look at that like sea foamy color. And this is a really dark gray stripe in there. We've got those fun little jack-o'-lantern faces. The black and white, basic black and white. I will be using that on not just Halloween cards, but all the time. The little bats, a chevron, and then we're to the end. So this one is the Sweet and Spooky. Now let me show you the Sweet and Spooky little collection of gems and pearls. So Melissa likes to put everything together where all your little accessories and things are going to match your paper pad perfectly, right? So this is the little faceted gems. So I'm going to let them do their thing and sparkle in the light. We've got all those fun colors that are going to perfectly match the paper pad. And these have the adhesive on the back, so they're super easy just to pop onto your cards. And then we have the Sweet and Spooky pearl stickers. So again, you can see that these are very smooth. You're still going to get that shine adhesive on the back, and they're flat on the back. Super easy. And then let me show you our wax. Can you get me the jack-o'-lantern little doodad here? So this is the Sweet and Spooky Wax Melt collection. So again, all those fun colors that were in that paper pad are also in the wax melts. Okay. Sweet and Spooky. And then we have our 3D jack-o'-lantern wax stamper. I almost forgot the name. Now, when you press him into the wax, this is what he is going to look like. Look how precious he is. Like, I'm in love with the shape, love the little twigs and things. And look how fun he is. Like, he has so much dimension. And so not only can you pop him on an envelope, but like on a card. Like, he's cool. All right, so this is the 3D jack-o'-lantern. 3D jack-o'-lantern wax stamper. I want to make sure I tell you all the correct things. All right, Chad. That one. Oh, look at you. You're hired as my assistant. All right, he has everything ready to go. All right, so this is is in the air. Let's roll through our paper pad. Same size, 6 by 8.5. So you can slice these right down the center, or if you're an A7 size card maker, you have plenty of paper here. So beautiful florals, beautiful backgrounds, a little more subtle that you can use on any card. Again, we've got some beautiful florals. I'm a sucker for a plaid. I love that. It's got turquoise and orange and like a black. I love that. This looks like mums. Oh, and lilies. Look, mums and lilies. How pretty. Plaid, little sunflowers and different types of flowers and little berries. Love it. A different plaid. More plaids. I love it. Oh, look at this. Look how stunning that is. Beautiful little fall forest. Little orangey, like a tomatoey red little poppy looking flower. You can lay those. Thank you. And then we've got fun colors, oranges and reds and greens. I love all. This looks like a little mum or a coneflower even. Ooh, a wildflower meadow. This is tone on tone, but do you see the little pumpkins and things in the background? This is really pretty. And then we have the beautiful flowers, sunflowers, my favorite. Keeps rolling here, and we've got beautiful fall leaves. We've got some hexagons, dots. Ooh, this is a beautiful one. Look how stunning that color is. Beautiful dark green with different florals and leaves. A great tone on tone that's just great for every day. You guys have seen this. You just didn't know what it was. I've been using this on my little sneak peeks. But this is such a cute little pattern with the sunflowers and the little pumpkins. I love this color. Little daisy looking flowers. And here's a darker kind of little pumpkin patch looking with the little gourds and pumpkins, sunflowers. I love this like deep navy background. This is a navy tone on tone. Keep flipping here, and then we go into, this may be more black or navy with the little white flowers. And then, ta-da! Look at the surprise at the end. So you've got 2 sheets of sentiment strips. So these are all the same tones and colors that were used in the other papers in the paper pads. All you have to do is slice them up and stick them on your card. I use several of these on cards in my videos. So super easy just to cut those up. And I know it's already going to match the paper. So you can just pop them on there. All right. Now we have the little faceted gems. Fall is in the air, has a flat, smooth back with the adhesive. And then these are going to be the ones that have all that good sparkle. And then we have the Fall is in the Air pearl stickers. You can see I've been stealing some out of these. I'm a sucker for the pearls. And again, these are going to perfectly match that beautiful paper pad. All right, now, Fall is in the Air wax. Just like, let me pull this little beauty back over here. Just like the Sweet and Spooky, all the colors in the Fall is in the Air wax is going to perfectly match the paper pad. There we go. And then we have one more. So we have a 3D sunflower wax stamper. Let me pull her out here so you can look at it. This is a beauty. Look at all the detail in that. So pretty. And then when you stamp it into your wax, you're going to get this really pretty, let me see if I can get it to adjust, 3D sunflower. Now, I have colored in the center with like a little permanent marker paint pen thing to make it look sunflower-ish. But obviously it all started out as that pretty like golden yellow that's going to match all the little sunflowers and things in the paper. All right. Now, few more little things. Freebie die set. All right, let me get here so we can look here. Freebie die set with all of our freebies. These are free while supplies last. So like once they're gone, they're gone. They're no more. Okay, we don't have any more. Now this is precious. We've got the scalloped little tag, and we have just the smooth oval. You can stack them and layer them up, or you can use them separately. There's also this fun little miniature coneflower on there that you could put together. It has the little leaf and the stem. Chad, somewhere. Here's the one that I made out of it. Let me pull it out. But when you put it all together, like this is what it looks like. Isn't that cute? With like the little die cut bow and all the little things. So this is our freebie, okay? While supplies last with purchases of $100 or more, okay? The tag die set. All right. Now, I think we're done. I think we're all done. Is there anything else? Let me get rid of that. Let me make sure. And you know what time it is? It's time for a bookmark, Keiko said. That just flashed up. It's time for our next winner. Our next winner, I'm scrolling. Let's see, our next winner is Kathy Barrett. You are the winner. This is my favorite wax stamper. Which one did you like, Kathy? Okay, you're a winner. So I'm going to give you the email address here in just a few minutes, okay? Which one did you like, Miss Kathy? Was it the jack-o'-lantern or the sunflower? Okay. Sequins and shaker bits. There are sequins and shaker bits. Let me pour them out here. Here's what we'll do. Here is what we'll do. I'll do it this way. This is another. Melissa, when she orders this type of stuff, especially if it's very holiday specific, like for Halloween, this is like while supplies last, okay? The different little shaker bits and things. So we'll roll through. There's Autumn Sky, very deep navy. There's Bit of Sunshine that looks like a little sunflower. Little sequinments. Bat-tastic. This actually has bats, like little clay bit bats and stars in it. Super cute colors. We have the Spooky Sprinkles clay bits. Next is the Perfect Magic. If I hold it, I don't know if I can get it tight enough. There are little kitty cats in here, my friends. Do you see the little kitty cat faces? There's little kitty cats in there. All right, then we have Black Onyx, which is a beautiful dark, but has that iridescence. We have Moonlight, which is a faceted gem, flat-backed. We have Fall Leaves. We have Candy Corn. Do any of you like candy corn? I like candy corn, but I'm crazy. Marvelous. Beautiful. We have Chrysanthemum Bloom, which I want those colors in my garden. We have just good old Midnight, which is all black, but they're in different sizes. We have Midnight Hour, this is beautiful. That's a beautiful like fall mix. We have Halloween Candy, and that does look like little bits of Halloween candy. And then that's it. We're good to go. Let me go back this way. So you guys have seen all the things this time. All the things. And the reason why I just want to make you aware that the sequin mixes and stuff, there's like a short supply. There's a little supply. There's not like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. I just want to make sure. All right. So the website is ready. Shopping is live. Make sure you take note of the items that say pre-order out beside there. And we're going to hold your order until that comes in next week. And then everything's going to go out the door. Okay, my friends? For those of you that have any questions or those of you that have won prizes tonight, if you'll email me customercare@honeybeestamps.com, I'm going to send your prizes for all of our winners tonight. And then if you have any questions about the pre-order or anything like that, email me right here, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a splendiferous, wonderful weekend. And then I'll see you Monday night on the Scrapbook and Cards Today channel, 8 o'clock Eastern. So same time. All right. Bye, friends.